I'm Mario. I'm with Home Life Kingsview. We're doing an unfiltered podcast. We're going to talk about dirty secrets of real estate. Got Jody here doing some amazing things. So let's start with Jody. Jody,
go
ahead.
right.
How's your experience in real estate been so far?
My experience in real estate has been amazing, actually.
But I also understand that you're like a life coach or something you said you want to do or start, or you have been doing that for some time now?
I'm more of the transformation side as opposed to the transaction side. I use real estate as a tool to help people who are going through really major life transitions.
That's fantastic. Doing something like that and helping, that's an added bonus to somebody.
Or in how I approach real estate. So
That's good. It's important in a brokerage, when you're looking for a place to work. But putting that aside, you're saying, yeah, no problem. Let's get into the real dirty secrets of real estate.
Ooh.
All right, I know, the transition move.
The leg crosses.
We're getting in here. We're getting all down and dirty.
Now we're starting.
We want to hear the dirty secrets. I want to hear a story from Jody that happened. Something crazy that happened throughout your illustrious career in real estate. Working with a buyer, let's say, because I know you bring buyers together through coaching, and that's a fantastic thing. I just want to let everybody know about that. If you ever want to do coaching with somebody like that, that really helps somebody in the mental health game, because that's very important, especially in real estate and working with buyers. So go on, let's continue.
Yeah, I just find that a lot of people who are looking to buy houses, it's not, for the most part, I would say they're looking to buy a house because something has shifted in their life and they need to make a change. And some of those times it can be good. It can be, I won the lottery, what am I going to do with all my money? But then other times it's, I'm in the middle of a divorce or a separation and I have to get out. And for me, that was my situation. Yeah. So
I'm a two-time champ, man. That's really good. I've been there, done that.
Yeah?
Oh, yeah. Hell, you work with clients. No, twice. I have a future ex-wife, if you really want to know.
A future ex-wife?
Well, why not? They're all future ex-wives by now after two. That's how it is. Boom. Thank you very much. I'll be here all week. Try the veal. I got a townhouse left. Anybody want it?
I'll take it.
Right?
Is it for rent?
It's tenanted. Everything's for sale now in real estate, man. The market is so horrible. Who wants to buy a condo? Anybody? Anybody out there? Anyways.
Oh, yeah, the condo market.
I know. We don't even go there.
No.
Well, let's continue with that crazy story with the buyer, because you had I want to hear a good story. You worked with a client, and one, not a bad story, but like a what the heck? Give me the happy one. Give me a happy working with a buyer. Let's say you had a buyer that was going through a difficult time.
Yeah. Okay. So
how'd you approach them? Because obviously they're distraught. People, when they're going through a divorce, they just like, they're beside themselves. Who do I trust? Where do I go? Who do I see? And then you tend to really start talking to somebody. And then if you have someone like Jody here that's, life coach and guide you through the process, it's kind of easy to gravitate and help. So
it starts with regulating your nervous system, because once you regulate your nervous system, then clarity can set in. And when you're going through a life transition that involves selling or buying or renting any homes, people take the fear sets in, and they'll take the fear over what they really are feeling inside. And because they're desperate or they're not going to get the house because someone else is going to get it. So like most of the time people put their decisions based through fear when doing this, as opposed to based on what they really
want. So you can help
them
walk through that.
That's what I do. That's exactly
you're kind of making them comfortable, making that process.
I'm transparent and honest, and just really trying to get to the bottom of where they are in the moment, because that decision is not a light decision. There's a lot of factors that are involved, and I truly believe that a settled, regulated nervous system makes for a very happy client.
Well, that too, and it makes you make that informed decision. So having said that, when you bring your client along, right, so you have that moment, you finally got them your trust, you built the trust, right? You showed them a bunch of houses, that's what we do, and they finally settle on a property that they want to put an offer in. So that's another big decision they need to make, because when you're going through a divorce, the finances, what happens where? So having the experience, how would you help them through that?
So what I would do is, because, I forgot to tell you, sometimes I'll be saying something and I'll forget.
I get fucking Tourette syndrome.
I forget in the middle of what we're talking about what I'm saying. So
what are you talking about? Saying what? What?
So I know we were just talking about what I do when okay, so, right. So
Yeah, we're talking about the final moment, the finances.
So the finances, right. So
the nerves kick in again. So there you go. You have
the nerves kick in. So, and I'm not judging and I'm not attacking like other agents, but I just know from me and from my lived experience, like when someone is in that situation and they're already stressed out about finances and stuff, sometimes the pressure builds up with the agent and them about, oh, you need to do this right now or else you're going to lose it.
Ooh.
Or we got to go in higher because the market is this right now. And that to me just really only enhances their dysregulation of their internals. And then they start to make decisions that are not based on what they're feeling and what they actually want and their needs, as opposed to the impulse of
or the fear of missing out,
and the fear,
FOMO.
yeah, the FOMO,
Right?
the FOMO.
Everybody gets that.
I mean, FOMO happens everywhere, not just in. I'm thinking of my kids who are always in FOMO. No, my kids are not in FOMO.
Okay, so you got them to the point. They're on the table. They're putting an offer on paper. They got the money. Here it comes. The final, like, ooh, I'm about to make the big decision.
And then
you step in, and they're ready to sign. Then what do you tell them? Press hard. There's 4 copies. Hurry up.
Press hard.
Come on, let's go. I need a commission check. Let's go. Choppy. Let's do it.
Well, that's just it. I need a commission check. Right. So that's
another pressure tag that some agents will do. But do you do that?
I don't.
You don't do that?
No.
Okay, so that's a pivotal moment. Okay, that's another trust building moment that you can get from Jody and part of her experiences. Now I want to hear the dirty fucking secrets. Let's go. I want to hear some bad shit. This is a fucking podcast, unfiltered. Let's make it happen. Give me something good. If I reveal
my secrets, I might have to kill you after.
You what?
I'm just kidding.
Oh.
So if I reveal,
I want to hear a story. Give me a story. What the fuck did this guy just do? Give me something.
You're putting me on the spot.
No problem. I'll take on this one.
You do.
I had this client one time. Oh my God, this is so fucked up.
There we go.
This was a part in Toronto where, I don't know if you remember all the hills. There's like a hilly part of Toronto, Davenport area. I don't know. There's like a bunch of hills. So this guy, immigrant guy, loved him, my client. Couldn't speak very well English, but loved him to death. Got the house for him. He did the deal, bought the place, and the owners, since the property backed on, it was on a hill, the grass was growing. So he said, do you mind if I come in and I'll cut the grass? I'll do it, no problem. And why would you, he wanted to do it. The owner's going, I said, that's not a good idea. I wouldn't do that, right? But I'll ask the owner if he would let you do that.
Wanted to cut the grass.
He wanted to cut the grass because it was growing before he moved in, right? He wanted to make it look nice, right? He just, pride of ownership, he wanted to get going, right? He was all excited. So I told him, I don't think that's a good idea. Now, would you allow this guy to go in and cut the grass before he owned the property? Before he took possession of it?
First of all, that's really one of the most bizarre things that I've heard.
Well, that's one thing, right? But would you do it?
I would do it. Like, if that's what he wants to do, I would make arrangements for him to do it.
Okay, so being an owner of the house, you're like, you know what? Hey, that's a nice thing the guy's doing. He's going to come cut my grass, right?
Yeah.
Would you think that?
Of course. I'd be like, thank God someone's coming to cut my grass.
It's on a steep down. It's kind of a pain to get. You have to walk the lawnmower down, right? It's going to be an issue, right? It's one of those deals. Okay. So just the owner of the house said, what Jody said, go ahead, cut the grass. Okay. So the guy starts cutting the grass. He starts mowing, right? Boy, it's like, this is getting a bit challenging, as I figured. So what does he do? He sprinkles gas on the grass. So it's like, oh my God. Boom, he lights it on fire. Whoosh, right? It starts going, and it catches the neighbor's fence on fire, right? So luckily, it didn't go bananas, and he put it out. He wound up fixing the guy's fence, giving a bottle of vodka or whatever the heck it was, whiskey to the owner.
Your new neighbor.
Fixing his fence, say, hey man, sorry. So having said that, now would you let the guy cut your grass? Would you let somebody go after before they own the property and do things, right?
Well, absolutely not.
After that story, no.
Absolutely.
How about storing stuff in their house? Hey, do you mind if I put stuff in my garage until I move in? Would you want them to do that?
No, absolutely not.
I haven't said these things.
And having said these, you're saying this is what your client did and asked for prior to the closing.
This was about like 30 years ago, man. I was like, holy shit. Then back then, real estate, 30 years ago was a bit more relaxed than it is now. Now we have regulations. There's everybody getting in trouble. We have like iPro Realty getting in hands in the cookie jar. Save Max just got nailed. Hands in the cookie jar, man. Listen, I've been in business for over 26 years, right? Broke a record for about 20. I've been with Home Life Kings for 20 years. Fantastic organization. I would love to stay another 20 years more, but unfortunately, I'm getting old up there. I'm like about 42 right now. How old are you? 52?
I thought you were 38.
Yeah, close enough. I love you right now. I have a townhouse left. Would you like it?
I'm 50. I'm way older than you.
That's okay. I bought my ex-wife a restaurant. I thought it was cheaper than a divorce. Boom, boom. Anyways, that's a true story. I sold it before COVID. Having said that, where was I at? I got all lost on that.
You were asking me if I wanted to.
Oh yeah, hands in the cookie jar and all that shit. People stealing money. They're fucking idiots. But being on that end of the spectrum. What other story do you come across now that's something like that? Because I know your family's been in real estate for a long time. You're saying they're builders and purveyors of dreams.
Purveyors of dreams.
Right? That's what we are.
I think
it's all smoke and mirrors. We're all realtors, smoke and mirrors. Holy shit.
100%.
Yeah. Okay. Give me a story of something that's happened. Maybe if not, then let's get into roasting people that we think are.
Well, I love to roast. So.
Okay. What do you got? Let's see which one you have. I have a good one here.
Let's see.
The lowball legend. How about people that lowball all the time? How about people that you see a house that's $2.5 million, right? And then they come in and they offer you like 1.7 and they want to throw in the Tesla too that's in the driveway. You get those ones. Holy shit, I get that. Like, I want the house, I want the furniture, I want this, I want that. Oh my God.
I have a client right now who is wanting to wanting to sell their home downtown. And when I spoke to him, he's like, yeah, I've had agents come for the last year. I've done a lot of renovations, but they've told me that my house is worth 1.1 to 1.3. And they're waiting for you to hear, like, to say, oh no, I can get you much more. And some real estate agents will say that, but it's almost like I could hear in his voice that he wanted me to confirm, no problem, I'm going to get you 1.3 for this. And if you don't give them what they want to hear, then they go somewhere else. And
so how do you deal with that? What do you do? Like,
I just, I need time. I always have to have time to think about my words.
Well, how about the commission cutters? How about the buyer or sellers that go, hey, how much are you going to charge me commission? Right off the bat.
Right.
Like, how would you handle a situation like that?
They do it right off the bat because that's how the real estate world has been.
What would you do? How would you handle that situation like that? I'll tell you how I would do it, but.
I would say.
Right? It puts you on the spot.
It puts you on the spot, and it.
Right, because why? Why is it putting you on the spot right now? What I'm just asking you. Be live right now. Be real with me right now.
Because you're out to work for to make this person, like, to help this person find what they feel they need inside, and their thoughts already are the fear of, well, how much money are you going to take from me before anything even starts? So I
put you on the spot right there, right
put
there.
me on a spot, and
I
now,
did.
right? And now I can't talk.
Why is that? Why did I put you on the spot? Why did it have you feel to be put on the spot?
Because.
What do you feel right now?
Because it's a question that most people think all the time and just don't spew it. Like, they just won't answer it, or.
Right? Every agent gets tongue-tied when it comes down to say, how do I negotiate my commission? That's perfect. You know how I would deal with this situation? You're on the table with me. Okay, Jody, your house is worth how much? $2.5 million, you're saying, right? You spend a lot of time with it, right? You enjoy it. And now it's time to move on. Right? You've done a lot of features. Now, my job is to come in here and make this happen for you, make you moving on. Right? These are things that I'm good at. Right? I market. I put everything in place. Right? I do my posts. I do my YouTubes. I'll negotiate the contract for you. I'll do what it takes that I need to do to make this the best showing property and market for you, to get maximum dollar on your property. Right? You don't want to walk away leaving money on the table. Is that fair to say to you?
100%.
Right? You want to maximize on your money. So how can you trust all this money to a realtor who's going to, I'll cut my commission, no problem. 2.5%. I'll do it for free. I'll do it for I'll do it for 0.5%.
It just shows.
How fast is it for him?
It makes it feel like you're just in it to make the commission and not to give
the service,
everything that you need, the service, all the services that you need to make sure that this house sells for top dollar. So already it starts. It goes from here down to here because that's the first. But that's normally like the first conversation most.
They do, but
people will have.
How much trust would you place in a realtor that's going to already knock down his commission like that without even?
Oh my God! Like fuck already. Like they just want to drop the commission. So what do you want me to do? Do it for free? Do it for? You know, but there are agencies out there, and that's the problem too, because there are brokerages out there that like automatically, I'll do it for 1%.
Yes.
And then that 1%, well, so and so Joe Schmo over at Home Life, Joe Schmo will
Home Life.
He told me he was going to do it for 1%, and you're going to do it for 1.75. Can you go to 1%? And then already it's like you don't have the energy depletes inside of feeling great and being able to sell, do all the services and put it at the top of the level that you need to. You as an agent, you feel deflated already. You're like, oh, now I'm going to have to deal with this, and already they're
So
gouging me.
I deal with it like it put you on the spot by doing that. So avoid that next time. Just say, listen, how are you going to expect an agent to drop their commission and expect them to negotiate top dollar for your property when they're already knocked down the commission? There's no trust there. It's too easy for them to say, yeah, okay, whatever, sign here. What do you think? You like that price? Okay, sign here. They're not. There's no confidence. The way you treat your business,
yes,
right? You know what it is. You know you've been there. You've been in their shoes. You know what's going on in their head. Why? Because you lived it, right? You have the experience. You bring that to the table. Don't negotiate your commission for that.
I was one of those people where I did do that to an agent because people their world is based on finances. It's based on
need the money. These are the dirty secrets that agents do, right? The good ones are the ones that are doing like 5-10% of the business every year. You hear the stories that we're doing like 89% of the agents that didn't do shit. And it's not pretty much almost fucking true, man. Why? I know. I got like over 80, 90 agents in my office, right? Some of them are producing, some aren't. I recruited in the month of December, about 45 agents in my office in 1 month. That was a lot, all right?
That's a shitload.
It is. It's a lot. And it was a lot of work to do, right? And I'm promising them what I need to do, and I'm delivering, right? Come the end of the year, I'm going to double down on my recruiting, and I'm going to get more agents in the office. But you got to deliver what you need to send to have these agents succeed, right? Never compromise on your commission, the money.
I think agents
jams on their commission. Why? Because they need the money. They're desperate.
Yeah.
But if you need to do that, I'll tell you one thing right now. Don't compromise on the service. Always give them kid glove service, white glove service. Why? Because that comes back to you. In what way? Referrals. Am I wrong or am I right?
You're 100% right. I 100% agree with you. Everybody wants a deal.
Okay, how about fucking open houses? Let's go. What about open houses? How about the ones that just go for the cookies? I am here for the cookies.
Oh my God.
Oh my God, panini sandwiches. They're delicious. Do you want to put an offer? Fuck no, I don't have any money. Like, really? Oh, how about wasting your time with buyers, man? You go in there with buyers. Oh, I love this fucking house. I love it. I want to put an offer? No. Okay, how about another house? You're showing her like 10 houses. I love this house. You want to put an offer? No. Fucking a year later, man. I love this house. Hey, man, Joe, you like this house? Yeah, I love this house. You want to put an offer? Yeah, what? You want to put a fucking offer? No shit. Really? Yeah? Okay, no problem. I got the paperwork right here, man. I put a closet in for you, everything. What do you want in the house? I want the dog. What? You want me to put the fucking dog in there? Now, fuck, you know what happened with that story, with that client?
I want to hear.
He had to get a fucking doghouse inspection, man. I got him that fucking house. That's right. The dog came with it. They loved the dog so much. They came with the house. The owners had to relocate. They couldn't take the dog with them. And the guy just wound up falling in love with the dog. Crazy story. It's true. It's not my story, but it sounded fucking good, didn't it?
That's wild.
Actually, it was a story that I heard.
A house and a dog.
A mentor, Buffini, the mentor. He was fucking awesome telling that story. But he actually is whether it's true or not, who knows? Who gives a shit? But it sounded pretty good, right?
Oh my God.
But this is the kind of shit that we negotiate. I've negotiated stupid stuff. I've negotiated vendor takebacks, right? How many deals have you done where you can do a vendor takeback? My client wanted a property. It was a commercial property, right? He goes, Mary, I want this property. I need it done. Get it done. I went, holy shit, really demanding. Good friend of mine, right? No problem. So I went in there. I negotiated, wanted a couple $1 million for the place, a commercial, nice, right in Vaughan. I wound up getting a vendor take back for him. He was happier than whatever. You got the place. It was done deal. Things we do to negotiate a property is what we do. We handle expert negotiations. If you can't find that in a realtor, and I see that with Jody and the negotiating skills with the life coaching. So people like that in your corner help get the ball rolling. So having said that, Jody, what else can you bring to the table when you show around clients, or let's say have an open house or sell somebody a house?
I'm working with a client right now who's who's got a maximum budget, and
Well, like $78. I have $78 down payment, cash. How about those ones that don't want to bargain? No, not paying that. I pay cash.
So that's exactly, like, that's what I'm dealing with right now. I have a client who has their budget, but all of the other houses, places around are in and around the same amount. However, you got to do your due diligence. You got to do your work. You got to see, why is it priced this much and why is this one priced this much? And there's always room for negotiation, I believe. I believe that there are those who are adamant about, no, this is firm, this is my final price. But at the end of the day, I believe that, see, I lost my train of thought. Oh my God, you're never going to want to do a podcast with me again. I promise you I'll be
That's okay.
so much better than next time.
It's okay. I'm going to hit a bong pretty soon, eh? I'll get going. How about dispensaries? Oh, here's the money machines, man. I got an agent in my office that all he does is he leases dispensaries to the natives.
No way.
Right? We done like about 8 of them, right? So they don't, it's a different setup for them. They don't need the licensing, going through all the bureaucrat crap, right? So, but they have to, get permits with that. So they don't pay the tax on that. So they're popping up everywhere.
Wow.
So it's ridiculous. And to try and keep these structured and proper and in compliance is an issue, right? So we have to stay, it's a difficult thing, but we stay in compliance with this. And some brokers and landlords, and some of you landlords, you know who you are out there, and you're fucking assholes. I'll play it flat out. I'm a landlord too. Joey's landlord. Everybody's landlords at one point, but some of you guys are fucking real dickheads, man. I'll tell you that flat out, right? And some of you fucking ding dongs are lawyers too, that are fucking landlords, that are fucking assholes, that try and come after you with your fucking lawyer talk, which we don't give a shit, because I'll just throw the lawyer talk back at you until we negotiate the price to get out of it. Why? Because we negotiate. That's what you guys fucking do, and that's what we do, and that's what our expertise is. Right?
It's all about negotiation. It's all about negotiation. And
I getting off the topic on the landlord crap. Some landlords are real like weenuses, but
weenuses. Okay. Yeah, I'm working, like I said, I'm working with somebody where the landlord, like 2 of the landlords, like they're just not going to budge, even though they're like, well, we'd rather just have this on the market and see when somebody comes with the exact
offer. But how about overpriced people, man? When they overprice, how do you deal with that? Oh my God, wait and sees, or just be adamant?
It's delusional. It's delusional when people overprice. And of course, you're going to go with what your client wants, and you will do whatever you can to say,
I just painted the walls.
It's really, I just painted the walls.
Right? And they have fucking pink shag rug downstairs. I love that, eh? It's like it hides the fucking dog shit, right? You got a big dog. Like, where's especially the brown. You ever have a dog?
Yes.
Yeah? I got a dog. His name is Bentley. I call him Broker Bentley. He comes out on shows.
Oh my God.
He's in some of my videos. Yes.
My girl is Millie, and
Millie?
She's
what kind of dog is it?
She's an English golden.
An English golden?
Golden retriever.
Oh, I got a mini golden doodle. Yeah.
Oh my gosh, they should get together.
Maybe have a little play date or something like that. Yeah, my dog humps everybody.
In my new townhome.
You got a townhome?
Well, you're giving it to me.
How is that experience?
You're giving it to me.
Forget it, man. It needs renos. Forget it. My future ex-wife gets it before you, man. That's just how it is.
My future ex-wife.
I don't know. She's probably gonna after this one. I'm done. Dinner. Then I'll be hitting the divorce niche market, which is a good topic for all you realtors out there.
That's my market.
That's our next. That's your market. You want to hit that market? All right, how are you going to hit that market? How would you target the divorced people?
Well, since
Let's hear it.
I have lived experience of that, and I know exactly what people are going through mentally in their mind. And I believe when you're in a situation like that, it just intensifies, and the fear just is literally radiating throughout your body, and you just want to make the fastest, quickest decisions you can without really being able to process stuff. So that's that. I focus on working with people who have they have to make immediate decisions, but they're not in the right frame of mind to do that. So I help them become into the right frame of mind in order to do that. But there's a lot of things that when you're working with divorced clients that need special attention, and they need somebody that they can feel they can trust and are not going to be
transparent.
Not transparent. That's exactly what
I tell it too. Hey, I'm the middle guy. I've been there. That's how it is. I don't try to sugarcoat it.
No, you don't sugarcoat it, but I don't sugarcoat it. But I don't sugarcoat. Like you're very upfront with what you say. I'm upfront with what I say. I don't know, maybe have a.
Okay, let's
move on.
Now we're going to be really fucking honest.
Okay.
How many times have you just said shit just to get the sale and get the deal done because you know it's the fucking truth and you had to speed up the process because you know it's a good deal for them and they just aren't clicking and don't realize it? I did a deal. Right?
I want to hear your stories.
Oh my God. I did this fucking deal. These clients from hell, $2.5 million. I brought that price down to $2,150,000. And the appraisal came in at 2.25, right?
Oh.
So they automatically would have been ahead of the game and they still didn't follow through with that. So it pissed me off, man. I was like, what the hell, man? And I was like using everything in my tool chest of I'm using this. This is a good deal. This. I negotiate and the appraisal came in at, what's your holdup, right? And I think the wife just, I don't know, she had some issue, the husband. And then, so they didn't take that house, but I still worked with them, right? I still kept going. Found them another house from a builder.
Okay.
Oh my God. From a builder in Bolton, right? The place, they put an offer at 2.1, right? Tried to negotiate. The builder's like, nah. Builders don't give a shit. They don't give a fuck, right? Basically, this is the price you're going to pay. Pretty much got them like a cup of coffee out of the deal, right? 2.1. The appraisal came back, done firm. They wanted to go firm. I go, why the hell are you going firm? Don't go firm. Don't do that. I advised them not to. I put it in agreement. I put it on paper. You signed off on being firm, no inspection, this and that. The appraisal comes back when it's time to do the finance and came back at $1,900,000, $950,000. They're out $150,000 short, right? And they're getting all like.
And then did they say, well, you have to change?
No, they couldn't do anything about it. I told them, listen, this is what you got yourself into. You missed out on a house that I already made you $150,000. Now you're out of your pocket $150,000 to close this deal. If not, they're going to sue you for the difference and this and that. I had to read them the riot act, right? And eventually they did close, right? Had to get a private mortgage, and I also am a mortgage broker, level 2, so I can offer a private.
Oh wow, you're just a.
Yes, I've been licensed. I'm a dual license. I'm a triple threat. Yeah, I'll list their house, sell their house, give them a mortgage, and I'll burp their baby when they have it. Burp. Right? I'm working with, funny you should say baby and burping. I'm working with, right now, I got to go pick up a check after this podcast to draw a lease for a secretary. My old secretary used to work for me. Now she's a lawyer and she's pregnant, wow. Right? She has it's got some serious pregnancy that needs help, whatever, going around, right? So I got to go pick her up and bring her to the bank to get the draft because I got to drop it off, right? To make the deal firm and binding.
Well, that's a nice ex-boss.
Yeah, right. But so her and her husband, both lawyers, young kids, right? So they're gonna move into this house. It was a nice house. They came on, and you know what? It was so easy because they the ones who, hey, Mary, we want to go look at this house. Okay, let's go.
Aren't those the best when you have just very simple, easygoing?
That happens all the time now. That's why the digital age now is so easy for people to just they do the work for you. Right. And then they always complain.
They're like, here, I sent you this and I found this and I want to go see this.
Yeah. And I want money back out of your commission. I want half of your commission. Right. It's like, what? Okay. You know what? But here's the deal. It's a dirty secret too. Here's your dirty secret. Cash back. All communities, doesn't matter what nationality you are, everybody wants cash back from your commission. So be it. You want to be the generous guy and do that to build referral? No problem. We're allowed to do that. So what do agents do? Normal agents, what do they do? Back in the day, we used to give out dishwashers or a stove, right? For you do a deal with me.
For a partying gift.
Right?
Okay.
Right? So now they want cash. I know you make 25 grand on $1 million. I want half. It's like, holy shit. That's like, what the fuck, man?
How many times has that happened
All
to
the
you?
time. I write checks all the time to, okay, so this is what you do.
Oh.
This, no problem. We even offer cash back to our clients, right? So this is how it's done. And keep note, Jody, maybe your brokerage doesn't do this, but it's allowed and it's RICO approved, right? So so instead of you, ding dongs that agents are, you would take the cash, 20 grand, 25 grand. Okay, here, Joe, here's Jody, here's $10,000 cash out of my check. Thank you. Here you go. Walk away. Guess what? You're paying tax on
the
that
10,000.
Right? Doesn't work that way. With me, how it's done properly, we would direct the $10,000 that you're going to give your clients right from the commission account directly to the person that's on the deal. Can't be your cousin's brother's uncle's sister. Has to be that person you're doing the business with. They would claim it on their own behalf on their tax. On your trade record sheet, it'll only say $15,000 that you pay tax on, not your whole 25, right? People don't know that. These are underlying secrets that only brokers of records know.
That's
People
a crazy
back end,
secret.
right? Agents out there, you don't know this shit, right? You don't know what it takes to keep the fucking lights on. All you want to do is work for fucking free and take all your commissions for nothing. You know what? A lot of agents will give you that 5% or 10% or whatever. These big brokerages that'll take it. They don't give a shit about you. You're a fucking number to them. You're a fucking 150 franchise fees a month or $200 or $500 a month they can get off you, right? Look what happened to fucking Royal LePage, Remax. She went on Jip. You know what? She's pocketing a couple of shekels in her pocket doing that move, right? What's she gonna? I'm speculating. I don't know, another dirty secret, right? That we're gonna hear about.
So let me ask you something.
Go ahead.
So,
Give me the dirty
so you're saying that they will approach you first and say, first of all, lower your commission. And then after you lower your commission, they'll look at you and say, well, now you need to give me some of your commission.
Right.
On top of that.
Right. How's that mean? And everybody's doing that. A lot of agents do that. Why have to build referral? They don't care. That's the community. That's the way. That's their culture.
So the referral system is based on, you call them because they'll give you money back.
Pretty much. That's right. It's sad. It's a dirty secret in this business. We all do it. We're all guilty of it. Don't say you don't. And the ones that don't do it and that you just haven't found that right client or you never caved in, and good for you, man. Why? Because we work for that money. This is our job, man. We pay our bills. I don't show up and knock the dick out of your hand in your job, do I? No. I don't ask for half that fucking sandwich that you made. No. I don't go to at the end of the week, say, hey, you got paid today? Can I get $200 out of that paycheck? Right? I don't do that. We work hard. We spend money on advertising. We pull our hairs out. Look at the agents that aren't making money nowadays, that are struggling, suffering, right? That's the mental health thing. You got that covered because you're coaching into that. That helps you. There's other agents that are fucking jammed, right? That aren't making money. Who do they rely on to? We don't know. Lines of credits, right? Refis.
I want to hear your dirty little secrets. I want you to tell me, if you've ever had clients where you have an offer night and you put in an offer and you really push your clients, oh no, you can't go in this slow. You're going to have, all
the time. When it's a multiple offer situation, you always have to tell them, listen, you got to go to your best shot. Even not, dangle the damn carrot in front of their face. I ask, when I do a deal, okay, this is what you should do. When you're in a multiple situation, right? You talk to the listing agent, you don't really give a shit about the price. It's not about price when it comes down to a multiple offers. Right? You want to see the motivation. Two things. Okay, what's motivating your buyer to sell? Right? Is the move out day is more important for them, right? It's not about that. It's not about the price. We want to filter out other things. What's more important? So you kind of ask these questions, right? And how to do that. Then you know what their motivation is, and it positions you in a better spot than the other guy. Right? To make them understand that we know. You do your comparables, you know what's selling, you know what's a fair market value, what's pound for pound. Right?
So if I was your client and I wanted to buy a house and the list price was 1.7 million, offer night was on Thursday night, and I said to you, well, I don't want to put more than 1.7, I mean 1.8, maybe 1.75. You're going to say, oh no, you need to go higher than that because there's going to be other offers. People are going to go bidding for that. And
well, obviously you're going to explain that to them, but you have to have backup facts. This is why it's going to happen. You're not going to be paying,
But the pressure of you saying to your client, well, no, you're going to have to go higher, like that.
It's not pressure when you show them here.
When you show, right.
Here, this is what house A Next door sold for, 1.8, 1.85. Right across the street sold for 1.83. One beside it on the other side sold for 1.83. If it walks like a duck, talks like a duck, then it is a
duck,
right.
quack, quack. Yes.
Right. So you got to explain
However,
that to them.
I get
People have to
that.
understand that. Then you got to explain to them too. Listen, we can do it your way if you want to do it. And then when it comes back, you lose the offer. It could be a matter of $10, $20, $30,000. Now you have to understand, if you want to refinance 10, 20, 30,000, what's the down payment on $20,000? 10% of 20,000, right? 20,000, whatever you're going to put down. It's only 20% of that amount that you have to extra. The payment on that extra amount is going to be maybe $75, $100 difference. You're going to lose this place on $50, $75 difference, right? You can explain that to them. Is that a pressure tactic? No, that's an explanatory that you give to your clients so they can make an informed decision. I have a mortgage background, and anybody with
yes,
right. So that
from
helps,
your
right?
perspective,
These are part of my tools that help explain. I can also buy down that rate for that client to get them the best rate to offset
you
that.
do, but I don't believe other agents do. I believe other agents pressure their clients.
They don't or do?
They do.
Oh, yeah.
They pressure their
100%.
clients to go higher than their clients can go. And therefore, then that is where the fear gets instilled in the clients, and they go through fear knowing they don't have the money to do it, but they don't want to lose the house. And my agent is telling me I can't go in with this low ball, even though it's not a low ball because it is over asking. But that's like it's just
the worst part. Okay, here's another thing. Okay, they plop the damn price at below market value just to generate, I hate
bidding
when that
wars.
happens,
Bidding wars, yes,
right? So
bidding
it kind of
wars.
sucks balls. Why? Because you get clients that I don't want to go through a bidding war. It's like, I know it sucks, but listen, you're in the market for a house that's selling at $2 million. This guy put it down at 100,000 under. We all know it's going to hit a $2 million mark. So if you're interested, we can still move forward with it, right? Here's your statistical facts, right?
But that tactic is just, it is so based on fear that, well, the person doing the
bidding,
the bidding, yes.
Right. We all know what happens when somebody overpriced. The stories came out, right? Everybody overpriced it. Now the market crashed. I paid $2 million for this place.
Right.
I can't even sell for $1.5 million. I'm in the hole. What the fuck?
Right. And those bidding wars is literally what.
That's what drove it, eh? Everybody drove. We wanted the condos. How many condos did you buy fucking in 3 years ago? How many did you buy? Holy shit, I got jammed with too many, man.
You know how lucky I was? Well, I don't call it luck. I call it serendipity. But I sold right before the whole condo news of everything coming out. I had a condo for sale downtown, and I literally had sold it maybe 3 days to a week before all the news came out about how many condos are sitting and what is happening with the condo market. And I'm like, oh my God, thank you so much, because the condo I had sold in less than 2 weeks. I sold it in less than 2 weeks of it being on the market.
That's pretty good. That's a good accomplishment. How about, oh, wow. There's some, okay, you got to go. Keep going.
No, I want to hear your dirt. You have
there's a lot.
You're so much older than me, so you have so many more dirty secrets. You have so many more dirty secrets than me.
So maybe an hour or something like that. They're young blood.
I need to hear your dirty secrets.
There's too many. Do we have enough? We only have not too much time. Okay, let's get into some roasting on people. How about you got paid?
I don't have that sheet. You
must have it.
No, I don't. Oh,
there it is. Give me one good one.
Excuse me while I look.
How about the scented candle scam when people walk into your luxury and they smell the candle, right? And then after it's like, holy shit, the cleaning crew didn't show up.
Two of the same sheets.
Two what?
Two of the same sheets.
We do?
I have. Sure? Yes, they're the exact same.
That's
okay, what's the candle scam? I don't
know, when you go in and it smells, overpowers the stench.
Oh,
how about buying a house with somebody died in it? Would you do that one?
Oh my God.
Hey, how about the ghost one? Hey, does anybody? How about you get a client that? Hey, does anybody die in this house? Oh, really? But okay, so I sold.
Tell me the story. You must have had one.
I did. I sold a house to here we go. I sold a house to my best friend's sister. Right, that somebody died in it. right? But it was like a compassionate death. He wanted to look out the window and pass away quietly, right, in one of the rooms. I disclosed that to my client, right? Said, yeah, no problem. I don't care. I love the property. It's close to my dad's. I don't give a shit, right? And she took it. She didn't care. The fucking pool looked like a coffin. I swear to God, it looked like a coffin. It was like, what the fuck, man? This is weird. So she's been there for about 7-8 years. Having said that, with the pool with the coffin shit, she got offered a movie. A movie producing came in and started shooting a movie because the pool was shaped like a coffin.
Oh my God.
It was kind of weird. So that was kind of funny about that. But having said that,
how often do people disclose that there's been a death in
there's
the home?
nothing. I rented my office space right now, and apparently somebody got murdered on the unit below me, and I didn't find out until my daughter told me, goes, hey, Dad, you know that somebody got murdered in the unit? This is like, whoa. I rent upstairs, right? I still haven't told the landlord this.
Oh my gosh.
Right? I know, I feel like hitting them up when it's
Do
time
you
to
think
renew
that
them,
agents should disclose that?
If they know about it, sure.
Information?
But I mean, it's up to a buyer. Does that bother you if you were to buy a house that somebody died in, or committed suicide is different, or murdered? How about the murder when you go in, there's a chalk line out there, right? It's like, hey, just never mind that. Just put the rug
Hold
over
on, let me just remove the yellow tape so we can go in and check out the house.
Open house, you fucking put the carpet over the stain. Those are the good ones,
the
right?
carpet with the stain, yeah.
Right? Just do that. Just flap some paint on it. Just stand there on the wall. Now, move along. Oh, I did an open house one time.
What about painting the ceiling from the leaks?
Oh,
trying like with the bathtub leak or something. You're trying to.
That's the worst. I did an open house one time for my buddies. He lives. He had a place in a nice exclusive pocket, right? Very luxury. He had a player piano there. So I decided I don't do many open houses. I don't really sell too many homes. I'm more of working with my agents, right? And I help them produce. So he had a player piano on there. So I had the open house. So I had a couple walking through. And I said, hey, how you doing? Welcome to the place, walk through. Let me know if you have any questions. Do you mind if I, want me to play some piano for you while you, walk through, right? And she goes, yeah, sure. I said, okay. So he thought I was full of shit, eh? So I get in there.
Oh my God.
And right, I turn the button on, and all of a sudden, Benny and the Jets start playing, right? Doom, doom. So I'm here with my hands going like this, right? And the people are walking by going, all right. So I'm making up lyrics to the song.
Oh my God, that's wild.
It's got a 2-bedroom and a swimming pool. And I'm singing along, right? And they're walking by me going, hey, you play really well. I go, yeah. Do you want me to show you the rest of the house? I go, yeah. So I get up and walk out, and the piano's still playing, right? And they're walking by. 5 or 10 seconds later, goes, oh, they finally get it, right? That it was a player piano. The music was still playing, right? So that was like a funny moment. So I'm thinking, yeah, that's what you want to put an offer now. The piano comes with it. Right? And there it circles back to the people that want to, hey, sell me the piano, sell me the furniture. How many offers have you done? You put on paper, I want the furniture, I want this, I want that, right? But that's also good because a lot of downsizers, they don't want furniture. This, okay, I want to get rid of all this shit. I'm moving into a condo, man. I got a, 5,000 square foot home. I don't have all this furniture. I just want, my suitcase and my toothbrush, and I'm out of here. Start a new life.
That's funny because I am closing the condo on Tuesday, and I'm meeting with the buyer and the client on Monday.
Did you get a good deal?
And it's like
Is it a pre-construction condo?
No, it's a resale down on Davenport. But it's like I don't want to have to get a mover, to have to get everything out of the condo. Like you have to reserve the elevator, all of that stuff. So I'm going to just let them know that they can have it all on Monday when I go there.
Take it. Take
it all.
Everything.
And if you don't like it, don't worry about it. Just take it.
Yeah.
So we don't have to do anything.
So what else you got going on? What else is happening?
I don't know.
Down the pipes? We need to know. We need some dirty secrets, gossip. What's going on? What's this?
You know what? I am going to tell you the next time a lot of dirty
secrets in the industry.
Yes.
All the crap that's happening, all these brokerages going under, stealing money. I didn't have any problems, man, when COVID hit. I even got audited when COVID hit. Holy fuck. It's like COVID hit, there's no business. You know what? There was money in the account. I could have been in Belize right now doing my podcast, not being extradited, but no. I decided to stay in fucking sunny fucking Toronto. And it's cold outside. It's in the middle of the fucking winter. I really don't like it, but I have to do what I got to do to make money. I'm doing a fucking podcast. That's how low I came. This fuck, man? Just buy a house from me. Would somebody do something? Help me out. I need the fucking cash. But I will not cut my commission. Maybe a little bit. I'll give you some cash back out of it. You haven't heard that from me. Jody?
And I'll buy you a dishwasher after.
You buy the dishwasher, I'll give you cash. Who are you going to go with? Dishwasher or cash? Cash is king, baby. That's all it's all about.
Ooh, cash is king. That's
Right?
good.
Right?
Tagline.
You know what my tag motto is? From dream homes to home loans.
From dream homes.
Why? Because I'm a mortgage broker. I can give you loans. I can give you mortgages. If you ever need any people to help get the job done, you have Jody. And Jody, what's your name?
What's my name?
What's your name? I'm sorry. What's your name again?
Jody.
Oh, no. I know your first name. What's your last name?
Fox.
Ooh, Jody, looking like a fox. Fox, right?
Jody
so these are business tricks that I just showed you now. For all you people that have a hard time in public, that don't know how to present, look at the person. If you forget their name, just go, I'm sorry, what's your name again? And everybody's compelled to tell them your name. And you go, no, I know your first name. It's your last name I want to know. And you got your first name. So you don't look like a ding-dong in public.
Ding-dong.
How many times has that happened to me? Holy shit, I forget names all the time.
Don't even go there with me.
No.
I forget what I'm about
Jody,
to
why don't you
say.
tell everybody who you work for, your credentials, how to get a hold of you.
I don't even know my phone number off by heart.
Hey, phone numbers. Who does that anymore, man?
Okay, I'm Jody Fox. I work with Forest Hill Real Estate, and you can contact me at Jody Fox at jodyfoxliving.com.
Okay.
Do I don't even know what I'm supposed to say.
Bong, bing, bong.
Do I
Like a
say
chime or something like that?
my?
You want to sing? You got a chime to go to that? I'm Jody Fox. I sell homes.
I dance and I sing.
Stupid shit you got to do on Instagram to go viral, man. That's how much time do I got? Because I'm going to make this TikTok shit go viral right now. I'm going to swear a lot. I'm going to curse. I'm going to say fuck you. And I'm going to tell you how to reach me. I'm a professional, obviously. This is how I do my business. So if you want to sell a home, buy a home, get a mortgage, do whatever you want, I can help you out. My name is Mario DePaulo. I work for Home Life Kings. I'm the broker of record. I'm a mortgage broker level 2, not 1, because I can deal with private money. So if you ever need money, like right away, low doc submissions, I'm your guy. I know a guy too. If you don't know a guy, I'm your guy that knows a guy. So if you need help with anything, call Mario. How do you get a hold of me? I'm the guy to get a hold of at Home Life Kingsview, or you can call the number below. Is there a number below?
Oh.
Just kidding. There's no number below, but I'm going to do some clips and make it happen. So there will be a number below, or you can just call me at 417-774-6-9. See how you waited for it? You're on the hook. I kept you waiting till you got the last number. That's how it's all done.
Wow.
That's our marketing technique. That's what we do here at Home Life Kingsview. Jody, if you ever want to come by, come join Home Life Kingsview. We do amazing things here. We have 90 top producing agents in the office. We're an award-winning agency, brokerage. We love to have you on board. If this ever gets out there, I know we got about 3 or 4 followings in Kazakhstan. We're very big there. They love us there. So say a big shout out to the people in Kazakhstan.
Hey, everyone.
Hold on, there's a time delay. You got to do it again.
Hey, everyone.
I'm just kidding. You sounded so good doing that. I just wanted to make you do that. You're a very good-looking woman, and I'm sure you're going to make it big in this real estate industry. You'll be able to retire in another, 3-4 hours after this gets out there. You're going to get a lot of business.
Oh, I can do it in 1.5.
You did. You made it happen. Look in the mirror, everybody. When I look in the mirror, I look at myself and go, you're the fastest swimmer. Yes.
Oh my God.
Makes me go in the morning. Daily affirmation. Move forward. And don't forget, nobody gives a shit about your story until you win. It's the truth, man. Always fall forward, never backwards, never sideways. Fall forward. If you make a mistake, pick yourself up. Everybody judges you on how you recover, man. I'm telling you that. So you want to hear a winning story. Everybody wants that, right? You got to be motivated. Who's fucking lit that match under your ass to get you going? We don't know. For me, it was a lawyer and somebody who helped me out. I don't know if you know this about me, man. I was homeless at one time. I never finished high school, didn't get a degree. I was in foster home. My mom died when I was 10 years old. All right, so I wound up in foster homes till I was 16. I had a couple of bad homes, one good home. I wound up moving on my own when I was 16, right? I had to pay rent, do about 3 or 4 different fucking shit jobs, but I made through. I got into real estate and I persevered and I struggled, right? People said, hey, you're not gonna fucking do this. You're a fucking foster kid. How are you gonna make it, right? I didn't wind up in jail, thank God, but I still kept my fucking chutzpah about me, or whatever you want to call it, motivated myself. I knew there was a better out for me, right? Never get stuck in that pit. Always bring yourself out. There's always a way of getting yourself out of there. So make sure when you have a plan, execute it, take that first step. That first step always gets you going to your next level. And if you do that, you'll always succeed in life and never look at the bad. Always look at the positive. I have 2 beautiful kids that I'm happy with. My life is going good. I'm with great company right now with you, and you telling me that you're a motivational person. That really makes people feel good. So make sure you get out there and tell people your story. Right? Look what I've become. I opened up a brokerage. I was homeless at one time. 2 weeks on the streets. I was living in a building stairwell because I was and it was the middle of the wintertime. It was horrible. I was in a rooming house, right? And I couldn't come up with the rent. I was 17. It was nasty. My friend's dad made a phone call and got me an emergency check, got me back in. And if it wasn't for him, I don't know what would have happened. So that's that one person, and his name is Bob Hoare. I love you, and thank you.
It is. It's one person.
Yeah.
It's that one person who can help you take that first step. That's it's very hard to take that first step.
There's a lot of people in your corner too that get you going. So having said that, I know, right? Everybody has their fucking beautiful story. So never let go and always hang on to that hope. Hope gets you places, right? And faith, whatever helps you get going. Always hold on to that. Jody, give us something.
And there's always going to be an agent or somebody who's better than you, who's
sold
more houses than you, who's the top producing agent. But at the end of the day, if you don't align with who you are inside, then you won't be able to move forward and take that next step. So that's how I roll.
That's good. I'm more of the quiet giant there.
Quiet. Right? I would beg to differ. Quiet.
You know what to do when you make that move. I didn't get this far by not taking chances or risks, right? That's what life is
That's
about.
what it is. People are too afraid to take the chances and risks.
You know, calculated risks, yes. You made some bad moves, yes, but you always learn from that. And if anybody can overcome your mistakes, you're far better off in life, and everything that will gel and pull everything together. Keep that status quo if you can, and make everybody happy in your life, and you'll make yourself happy. That's what you give back. What comes back, you give it back. Am I wrong or am I right?
And no, you're not.
Right?
It's exactly what it is. This is awesome.
Yeah, I think that's the end of our dirty fucking secrets. So if you want to hear more, we got more podcasts coming up. I'm going to have other people on our show. Jody's going to have her own podcast going. She's going to have her own thing going on. And if you want to come on this podcast and do something with me, then go fuck yourself and come on. I'm happy to have you. I'm just teasing with you. Everybody loves you. Everybody loves me.
I'm not telling you my dirty little secrets so that you can bring me back on the show.
That's the episode.
The cliffhanger.